Oh, let me turn this off. Hi, it's me. Put this away. I have some new things in. There's Ania. Hey. Hi. Ania. So there's some new things. Welcome, welcome. This is Jeanette with JandaPanda Treasures. How is everyone? This I thought was cool. This little ring right here. It's tiny. It's a little guy. Just above a 5 on this one. She's tiny. It has a star. It's like glass with a star in it. And then these guys, these are screwbacks. Hey, babe. How you doing? Just got these guys in. It's kind of jumping around. I don't know what's going on with the internet or the YouTube or what's going on, but hopefully that will stop. But there's the backs. Good. I can't complain much either today. Little tiny pendant, but it's amber. Kind of doing an amber thing today. Little tiny. This is tiny, super tiny. And then I got this, which I thought was pretty cool. It's a working Timex watch with the Native American tips on it. That is cool. And it's a lady's watch. So those are what I got in since my last video. I've got 3 other boxes. I did get these earrings too. These are little ballerinas. I don't know if you can see them. Hey, Kathy, look at those cute earrings. They're little ballerinas. Yeah, I'm kind of wearing pink today. But I thought this watch was nice. I mean, I don't like buying watches if they don't work. Because, you know, you never know if it's just a battery. So, anyway, this one's keeping good time so far. Yeah, 1203. It's a Timex, but it's the tips. I mean, if it were me, I would probably change this part out. You know, make it, I don't know, more themed. But I bought it because of the watch tips. And it actually, the bezel has, I looked under the loop, and the bezel does have scratches on it. So this was worn, but it's all about these guys. You like saying butler today? I know. I wish I had one. But yeah, the coral and the turquoise and all this sterling on those tips. Very nice. I like it. But I do have a multitude of other things. I have a sterling basket over here that was part 2 of yesterday's videos. And I have part 1 in front of me, which is all the costume. Well, there's some sterling in here, but anyway. And I have my coffee. So yeah, it's been little sterling pen with the turquoise glass. Little sterling pen with the oh, are you talking about? I don't know if this is sterling or not. It's not magnetic. It might have this one. That's kind of not a little one. Sterling pen. Is it in part 1 or part 2? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I know which one you're talking about. Oh my gosh, I hope it's in here. I hastily cleaned up the... Oh no, where'd it go? I know which one you're talking about. It's a flower, and it's turquoise. Oh no. It's got to be here somewhere. I have the Juliana. I have, oh, I know which one you're talking about. Pardon the crunchies. That's just how this stuff came in. Did I put it in an envelope? This is all the sterling. Well, I will find it for you. Is it the locket? Locket? Oh, okay. I will find it for you. If it's not here, where could I put it? That's embarrassing. But yeah, it was a nice, beautiful flower, and it had a pendant, and it was a brooch, and it was about this big around. And yeah, and the druzy, yeah. I put them all in the same bag. And if you want, while people are coming into the chat, you can just kind of chat away, and I'll go and take a look in the other room where I was doing my video and see if it's there, but I don't think so. That's weird, because that's one of the ones I wanted to bring today. Un momento. Here? Nope. Didn't see it. Yeah. Don't look at my mess. here? It has to be here somewhere. I mean, I cleared off my desk before I opened up that box. Let me look through these one more time. I know it's not far. Earrings. Ah, found it. It was behind a card. I found it. Hi, T-Gun. How you doing? Right here. Found it. Okay, so here's the back. It does say sterling on it. And there's the little hole there. I mean, that would make such a pretty pendant. Okay, so that's big Jeanette. There's normal size Jeanette. It has a bit of weight to it, and it is prong set. I'm going to look at the little stones, because, you know, when they're this old, you know, this one has like a little bit of a chip. I see a little chip there. The backings don't seem like they're in bad shape. I'm surprised. But apparently, where is that little chip? Full disclosure here. See, one, maybe two chips. I always look for the second one. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? So let's see if I can find it for you, if you can see the chip. So I had to look under a loop to find it. Where is it? I see one right there. Is my finger dirty? There was another one. It's minimal, but they're there. So I see one there and one there, but look at how pretty that is. And then the back. I mean, the back looks as good as the front. Hi, baby. Hi. So there's that. So I'll put this up right now. If there's anybody out there who wants this beauty. Let me get in here. Where's my, all right. Let's go back to play and live. Okay, I'm on live. All right, so I'll put in a starting bid. Of 16 on this. You can get an idea of this. Excuse me for being so big. Measurement tip to tip. She's, you know, the word sterling is spelled out, so I don't know, you know, I think that's a US thing, because it's, I don't know, just, you know, it's about 1.5 inches. It's about 1.5 inches, and that is a beautiful turquoise glass. Is there anyone else interested? Because I'm going to start counting this down to Miss Kathy. even the, look at that, even the little center there. And she's just so precious. I like the way it's put together. So going once, going twice. Fair warning. Hi, Lisa. This is sold to Kathy Butler. Fabulous. Good grab. Good grab, girl. All right, so baggies. Pen. I put all my tools in one spot, but now I'm digging for the pen. Yeah, I know, huh? Isn't that pretty, Tegan? So this is keeping good time. It's a Timex. Takes a licking, keeps on ticking. But it's the tips. It's the sterling Native American tips. Yeah, it does. It sets it off very nicely. It kind of just makes it pop. I like it. Alrighty. Do some costume here. I do have this Juliana, and she's pretty large. And I hope anybody who was watching took a screenshot and went ahead and did their research. But these articulate right here. And of course, I don't know why they didn't sign the Juliana pieces. It's because you have to do a little bit of research to figure out that it's a Juliana. So that's not fair. That's not fair. And this one I did get at a really decent price. So that's what I'm going to do for you. So I'll do a starting bid on this one. $56. And if no one takes it, it's going to go on eBay for like, you know, maybe $100. Kathy's in at 56. Yeah, these, and it's got some, you know, designer weight to it. And you know, I think you know what I mean by that. It's got some teeth, I guess is what I want to say. It's not super heavy, but you can feel the quality in the piece. Paper hang tags, that makes sense. But she's gorgeous. I mean, oh wow, look at that. Holy cannoli. I would totally wear that. Oh my gosh. I see Lisa in at 60. But yeah. Juliana. I like saying that word too, Juliana. But yeah. I'm live. Okay, good. So I have Kathy in at 65. Lisa's in, yeah, after 50, it's $5 increments. Well, you know what though? Never mind, because I started at 56. I should have started at 55. No problem. Just keep going the way you're going, and we'll clarify it later. No problem. You're very welcome, Lisa. It is beautiful, and it's large, and it's in charge. I do have another Juliana set, but it's not going to be, I'm not going to be, it's going to be shocking. That's okay. Don't be sorry. I started at 56. I should have started at 55. That would have been, you know, so that's my bad. So going once, going twice, fair warning, sold. Yeah, no need to be sorry, Lisa. It's totally my bad. Thank you so much for your bids. Thank you, Kathy. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And this will, of course, be in a protective. Well, you know how I ship, especially these kinds of pieces. You can't be too careful with them. This even has like a little zipper. I can just keep it clean for now and deal with it later. Seal it up. Delise and Elster. I think that was the company. All right. Here are some beautiful. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, because I'll pull it out. I mean, I did, you know, I was able to help Kathy out with that one piece. This one's just absolutely beautiful. I love the cut of these older glass pieces. This one's more of a honey color glass. But if you look at the scroll work, or I mean, just the way it's cut around the edges. All right, I don't like that. But look at the way it's just cut around the edges. And these aren't just cut on the surface. They're cut on the back too, to give it more reflection. It's just fabulous. And this one's probably about 1 inch square. It does have some surface scratching. And starting bid on this one will be $22. This one is, these are old. It has the C clasp on there, right there. And these are thick. These aren't just little slivers of glass. Kathy's in at 22. And again, just I can see the surface scratches from this side, because that's, you know, magnification. Baby Bear's in at 24. It almost looks like candy, you know? I was so happy to find all of these. I could have picked up 4, but I only got 3. Well, you saw them on the video. Baby Bear's in at 28, Kathy's in at 30. Okay, that's empty now. Thank you, Baby Bear, for your bids. I'm going to call this out for Kathy. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kathy Butler for 30. Let me find a proper. I don't know what that metal was. I mean, it could be, it's not marked, so. But that piece of glass is like awesome. Hey, Leonore, how you doing? Yeah, holler out if you want me to bring anything from the Sterling video, or I'm currently working on part 1. But I can dive into part 2. Part 2 is right there. Okay, so I don't know is there any amber folks in here? This is for sale, by the way. This is for sale. So if you're interested in this amber piece, um, you all saw these on the video. Oval glass. Oh, okay. Before I show this, I'll put up the oval one. That one actually caught my eye, and it's very subtle what is going on with this pretty baby. If you look at it, it's faceted on the other side as honeycombs, and it's so nice. And I don't know if this is done on purpose, the little zigzag there, but you know. And it's got the C clasp right there. I don't know if you can see that. But if you look at it, look at the honeycombs there. That is so pretty. And size, let me get you a quick size. I'll put in the starting bid 22 and the, where's my measuring tape? Side to side, the length is about 1.5 inches. I have Kathy in it at 22. But the glass is so pretty in here. Just the honeycomb of it all. And, you know, it almost looks like one of those like little Imaginarium looking glasses, you know, or a John Lennon lens. I mean, just to look at that. You can actually see the weave of the material. It is so sweet. I love it. And again, this type of glass looks like candy. I'll go ahead and start calling this down to Kathy. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Yeah, this one doesn't have any scratches on it, so this is nice. Am I too big? My head's too big. Seal on that. Yeah, I really like, you know, getting jewelry in and then showing it to you right away and then, you know, bringing it on a Sunday. So, you know, I don't like jewelry to hang around here very much. This one's a massive, this is an older pin back, but this is a massive piece of amber. It is barley sugar. Yum, that sounds yummy. This is about 2 inches. It's, you know, freeform 2 inches. The pin back, yeah, that works. But it's not really straight, so somebody wore this. I know. And then it's got this, you know, natural inclusion here and all the right places. And then let me get where's my little lamp? This one showed up better as amber. It's hard to see in the camera, but I see it just fine. The glow. Yeah, it is buttery when I eat it. Starting bid on this one's going to be 36. just a big old chunko. I don't know, how would that, like, I don't know. I would want to make it as a necklace. Look at how it would attach right there. Or put it on a torque of some sort. I would totally do that. This just seems, yeah, she's amazing. I love amber. And amber is not a stone, but it should be a pendant. Maybe I'll do that. Or an enhancer just to hang on. Yeah, that should be a pendant. And it wouldn't be hard to, Lisa's in at 36. It's just a fabulous piece. I mean, it's a big, oh, in depth. Look at how thick that is. I don't know that you could ever find amber like this. I mean, this is a piece that could be made into different pieces of jewelry, and but you know, amber is such a natural form, you know, that I don't know if anybody's ever watched the amber videos on YouTube. Gina told me to watch, well, she didn't tell me, she said you should watch these, and I was watching all the amber videos, and you learn so much about these amber bogs and how they're, you know, they're collected. They're millions of years old. They're prehistoric. So I'm going to count this down and seal this one. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lisa. But if you ever just go and watch the documentaries on any of those amber shows. Did I cook chocolate there? Okay. It's just an amazing, you know, the amber room, you know, and all that. Yes, congratulations and thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. But yeah. Yeah, you can find out all this stuff for yourself on YouTube. Fabulous channels of just on where things come from, and you can appreciate, you know, you can appreciate the, you know, how it's made, and it's not made. It's, you know, sap. It's basically prehistoric sap. And how, you know, the darker it gets, the older it is, or the UV hits it and makes it darker, ambering. Okay, I have one more amber piece here if anybody is interested in the amber. Did I pull it out? Or here it is. This one I kind of like because it has some interesting characteristics. This one, here's the back. And it does have that older safety pinish kind of clasp to it. But what I like about this one is it's crystallized over here. And this one, did it show up better? It's not showing up to you, but it's definitely amber. And this one has like those crystals in the back. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. But look at that. Look at the crystals right there. I think they're also on this side. I don't remember what the crystallization process is. I know that either the older the amber, or when it's outside of its, oh, the last one? Yeah, that's a rare one. This is a more of a common color, because you can kind of see it in jewelry pieces. But I just love that crystallization over there. So starting bid on this one will be $32. Yeah, Kathy, it's shaped like a heart this direction, and that would make a fabulous pendant. Look at that. That is fabulous. It's not as big as the other one. It's not as thick. Thank you, Lisa. It's not as big, it's not as thick, but it has its own characteristics, which I think are fabulous. 2.5 inches by 2 inches. So yeah, this would really make a cool natural heart pendant. You wouldn't have to do anything to it. Just find a way to attach it. Like you can put like a pendant loop on the back, and you wouldn't have to, I think that's why they did this. They glued these on because they didn't want to invade the, you know, the piece. So these, and yeah, you can always, there's so many different tests for amber. One of them is to do this, and if you can smell the resin. The other one is the saltwater test, which is another non-invasive one. I think you just have to look them up. I don't remember if they float or they sink, I think. But the other one that's really invasive is the melt test. I don't know if I want to do that to my amber. Anyway, I will start counting this down for Lisa. Thank you so much. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you so much, Lisa. But they have some really mean tests, and I don't approve of anything that's going to harm jewelry. I've done enough of my jewelry wrecking. Don't need to do any more. That is a cool piece. Thank you, Kathy, for you know, pointing out that it looks like a heart, because when I got it, first reaction is to do this. But I would totally change that around and make that a heart and wear it proud. And I love the crystallization on that one. It just kind of makes it. Seal that puppy up. Okay. You want to just see the other Juliana one that looks good with the necklace? Oh, yes. I've got, if you want, I've got 2 more amber pieces, including this one. I'll show you the Juliana, but I can tell you that it's probably going to go on eBay, the last Juliana I have. But I'll post it here because, I mean, it was in my video. I did make it my thumbnail. So I really want you guys to have a first crack at it. I'll show you this one. This one, right? These clear glass pieces. This is all glass. It's completely glass. Prong set, beautifully large. You can see the pin poke out there. And then, of course, it has matching earrings. There's the other one. These are screwbacks. Everything is tight and secure, and there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm going to do a starting bid on this one. I'll do a starting bid. I'll tell you what I want, and then... Whoops, where'd I go? Where'd I go? There I am. Starting bid's going to be $165. And you might say, oh, that's outrageous, but yeah, I don't know. Look them up. I think this is probably going to be about $250 on eBay. Again, the weight on these are fabulous. I call it the designer weight, and look at the layers. I mean, the design work on these are just fantastic, and just to find anything intact is amazing. but that's kind of where my head's at with that. I did want to show it to you and bring it to you because, you know, because I showed it to you. Yeah, I know. It's incredible. It's an incredible piece. Whoops, don't drop them, Jeanette. All right. So I am going to just leave them on my desktop here. I have a box of eBay things that I'm going to be doing, but if anybody's interested during the show or, you know, in the next few days, they can talk to me. My email's right there in the title. Make sure I put the pass in there. Okay. Anybody want to see more amber? This one's really cool. This is vintage. I have more amber. I have more other pieces here. I have that Native American watch tips on the Timex watch that is working. This one is cool. And it has even the little, this part right here, the screw back, that's amber. Just this little plastic part on the inside is not amber. And these are all silk knotted, beautifully silk knotted. This, I mean, somebody who knows what they're doing did this work. And there are, it looks like there's 3 different kinds. One of them almost, I don't think it is, but it almost looks like it's cherry. It's not, it's you know, amber. You know, and then they have the clear yellowy ones, the really dark ones. See if anything happens. One of these days I'll learn how to work a flashlight. I can see it on my end, especially with the clear ones. I mean, you get to a point where you can recognize amber. Anyway, I'll do a starting bid on this one. We'll do a starting bid of, hello, how are you? Hey, ZDT must die. You're so funny. Thanks for stopping in. These guys are fun. Tiger Eye? No, this is amber. This one's amber. Yeah, amber's cool. If you ever know where it comes from, you can really appreciate it. But anyway, this is a very nice put together piece, choker length. I'm going to do a pass on this one. And I can absolutely you know, you don't have to, it's not like the end of the world. You can come back and bring that, I can bring it back, or I can sell it to you later. Just email me, no big deal. Yeah, I always look at how things are made. You know, it makes a big difference. Let me write down what I mentioned on that. And yeah, just email me. You can do whatever. Okay, let me know if yeah. And I've actually done estate sales, ZDT. I've done estate sales, and where people have actually been to the Baltics and had, gotten their own amber. Sold some beautiful earrings. These are nice, large chunks of amber. And this is an artisan-made piece with a gold tone clasp. And here is these are large chunks of amber. And, I don't know I'm just new people here. So in case you're new, amber glows under black light. That one's doing really well. And it has these glass beads right here. And the drop on this, 11.5 inches. I have an old blue, I'll bring this one up next. It's the blue glass right there. So, starting bid, DB, starting bid on this one is going to be, oops, not that, 32. I do have this one, Kathy. Thank you for mentioning that. I just didn't want to do too much together, but these are huge chunks. And I'll show you what it looks like on. Lisa's in at 32. Lisa's she knows her amber. I don't know if you saw those amber chunks. Oh, look at this. This looks really good with my outfit. I love it. I was debating on whether or not to wear this one or the other one. So this one is nice. It's got those vintage glass beads with the, I hesitate to call anything Murano unless it's marked Murano. But it kind of reminds me of that. I would actually have to be in the Murano factory buying beads from a Murano artisan in order to call it Murano, because there's no labeling, and I can't, say in fact that these are those Murano furnaces. And then there's the artisans of, Murano glass that are extra special too. You're looking for these specific artisans, and it's not just, somebody who came in and started blowing glass. It's probably a descendant of one of the original Murano artisans. I mean, it's like a long line of people who learn from their family on, So anyway, let me call this down for Lisa. Thank you so much. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lisa. Thank you so much. You're going to love this. And it does have that little bit of gold in there, so that that'll go very nicely with any gold piece that you have. I love it. I do have an Italy piece here. Again, I can't call it Murano, but it is. I gotta find a better baggie for this. This is so. Oh, and Lisa, when you get this home, oh my gosh, you're just gonna want to hold it and do this. I mean, it is so much fun. Okay. Kathy asked for this beautiful blue glass. I don't think I have an oval one. If you saw one, I don't remember it unless it's in the sterling part. But this is a diamond pattern. Let me look for surface scratches. But this one is cut so nicely that I don't see any scratches on that side. This one doesn't. If there are any, it's minimal. I can't see it with the loop, so. But she's, you know, you can tell she's older with that little pin sticking out, kind of a braided, and then it's got this beautiful star in here, and that gives it extra depth when they, you know, facet this side. Let's see. Let me look at something here. I just want to make sure I give you a fair price. Okay. Starting bid on this one, I will do 28 braided edges. I'm going to do 28 on this, and I mean, you can see the blue on both sides. Okay, Kathy. Hi, Lexi. Okay, I'm going to call that $28 for Kathy. And Lexi came in after Kathy. How you doing, Lexi? It's been a really busy year, hasn't it? Look at that. Look at that. You could put that like on a ribbon. This would be too tall. You couldn't do this part. Lexi's in at 30. But you could do it like, yeah, you could put that on a ribbon. Kathy's in at 32. Yeah, this is too, you can't do it this way, but you could do it this way. But it would have to be on there pretty straight, because you can see how if it's not balanced, put that on a beautiful ribbon. But either way, I mean, look, who's not going to look at that? Someone's going to be like, wow. And there's no markings on here to indicate check glass or anything like that. People who know their glass would probably figure it out right away. Kathy is out to Lexi. Lexi, thank you so much. Thank you, Kathy. It's beautiful. I'll start counting it down to Lexi, going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lexi. Thank you so, so much. Get a fresh baggie. And if anybody, you know, has any requests that I can look for, I kind of know what some of you like to see, you know, better pieces of sterling, some, a lot of the vintage costume pieces that are, you know, getting harder and harder to find. Okay. Let's see how this watch is doing. See what the timing is on it. It is a Timex. It says it is, what time is it? 12:54? 12:54. Oh, you do? I had an opportunity to get more of it. Maybe I'll pick it up. So I'll pick up more of that beautiful glass. So this is keeping really good time. It's a Timex. It says it is Indiglo. it's really keeping good time. Somebody's going to need to change the date. I don't know how to do that because right now it says the 18th. But it's keeping really good time. Actually, when I had watches that had dates on, I never looked there. But yeah, it's keeping super good time. And it's what I'm selling here is not so much the watch or this part of the band. I'm selling the tips. The tips, the watch actually has scratches on the bezel. You can't see it, but when I looked in the loop, there's scratches. But what it is these sterling silver Native American tips right here. And what that looks like it would be for a standard size watch. And you can really, like, you could do a really nice leather there, or just enhance it with maybe a sterling band of some sort or something. But as is, a working watch with sterling silver Native American tips. And I will start running that at, starting bid is going to be $36. And I normally don't buy watches because they are very difficult to sell, but this one happened to be a working Timex. So I really wanted to get that because of the tips and the fact that it was a Timex. And size-wise, if you need a size, it's a stretchy. It can stretch all the way up to, look at how far it's going. So if you wanted to wear it right away, you could. But loosely, right about here, but it's an easy wear. And here's the side view of those tips. Right there and right there. Coral, turquoise. And I'll hang on to this because, I mean, it is so fabulous. I can't imagine, you know, letting loose of this. So I'll write down here 36. You may see it next week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We can do a pass on this. Okay, I have one of those mosaic pieces from Italy. For a while there, YouTube's been selling a lot of these for a while. But this one's a mandolin, and it's a bit larger than, and it's older. You see the pin right there? It's older piece. It's not shiny on the back. It doesn't say Italy. And I did look in all of those little micro mosaics. Well, not micro. They're not really micro mosaics, or maybe they are. I don't know. But they're mosaic. And I don't know if it's Murano glass. Italy has a lot of glass furnaces, and not all of them are in Murano. And not all of them are from the original furnaces. But you can see how hard they're trying to be so perfect. Starting bid on this one's going to be 22. And there's the back. This is older. Go into the microscope. See the pretty flowers? And then this part back here. So you can see that what do they call it? The canes? They're made from canes, and they're strung out so thin and fragile, and then they make these little mosaic pieces. Baby's in at 22. And there's the pin back right there. It's brass and glass. Just amazing. And then you turn it this way, you can see the direction of the flowers. A lot of time and effort went into this. It actually goes both ways. This cute little mandolin. It's very fine. Okay, so big. Right there. I'll count this down for Miss Baby Bear. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Thank you so much. Thank you, Baby Bear. Hey, Lizzie, how's it going in Scotland? How's everybody over there? We have another British Isles person in the audience, T-Gun. She's from Great Britain. So we're just hitting everybody from all over the world. Thank you guys so much. We've had Australia. Hi, Anna. Blessed Sunday to you too. It's very pretty, Baby Bear. Thank you so much. Okay. I do have this cute little pair of earrings, but I'm wondering if there's something wrong with them. I don't know if that plastic is meant to look like milk glass or if everything's peeled off of the, I don't know, these, yeah, the pearlization's peeled off. So these are no bueno. Those are supposed to have the pearlized stuff. I can see it along the edge where it used to have some pearlized stuff. So yeah, that's gonna go in this bag over here. Okay, that's done. So does anybody want to see sterling from my sterling pile? I do have some sterling pieces here. I've got another beautiful brooch, but this was in my costume video. Everything's going great here. I must say, I now see the light at the end of my tunnel, and I am very blessed. Okay, so this is a huge sterling marcasite onyx piece right there. Hugey. I don't know if I don't see my scale around. I could probably just drop it off over there and give you an ounce weight if you need it. See my face. It says sterling. I mean, I don't know if it's been cleaned or sterling, and then there's another hallmark above it. There is a slight tweak right there. Starting bid on this one's going to be $42. Art Deco, probably a revival piece. We're in the 100-year cycle of Art Deco, so you'll be seeing a lot more of deco pieces, you know, from the 20s, the 1920s. So I think we'll be seeing a revival of some sort. Almost 3.5 inches, maybe 3.25. Well, nope, 3.5, a little over 3.5. That direction and this direction about 1.5 inches, and you can see that it's layered, the layered pieces. And every single stone is in there. Yep, things are looking up. We can do a pass on that, but this isn't going anywhere. If anything, it's, you know, if it doesn't sell here, it's going to go on eBay and thank you for looking. It's beautiful. I don't even know if maybe that was older and it got cleaned up, but it's spelled out sterling. So there's that. I don't know what that means. Okay. The other pieces I have, this is kind of nice. I love this. This is so sweet. This is a costume piece. There's like a little bit of maybe some paint loss here along the leaves. But you can see, I mean, it's in really clean condition. There's the swedge or the riveting right there. So it's all made by hand in layers. There's no glue on this. Starting bid on this one is $12. She's gorgeous, and it's kind of like an amber glass in there, glass rhinestones. But what's cool, Kathy's in at 12. What's cool about this too is it has these amber glass around here, and then the big one in the middle, and then all of these. And I like these little droopy flowers. I see them on walks once in a while so that, you know, when the petals form, they don't like go forward. They kind of go back. I forget the name of those. It's button something. It might be something I saw on the East Coast. Lisa's in at 14. Yeah, there's just a little bit of chippage here. Not much. Kathy's in at 16. But this is one of those well-constructed costume pieces that has probably been put away very carefully and managed to make it to an estate sale of some sort. I know, it's so, and it's kind of a wintry thing. It's not like it's got those pastel colors. I actually like it, you know. It's just a little something, just a little smattering of beautiful pieces. Lisa is out. Thank you, Lisa. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kathy for 16. Thank you both so much. So much. Yeah, I'm expecting a visit from my daughter at about 2-ish. She said she'd come by after my show. So, I'll cross this part out. Don't want to confuse myself. And, you know, I write certain numbers down just because I want to be fair to you guys and not overdo it, you know, or underdo it. Okay, that's garbage. I have these cute little sterling shoes, if you want me to bring those up. I have, those are earrings. I'll briefly show you. But I also have this really nice This one I have to just reattach. I want to do it carefully because those are really dainty. Oh, it's for sale. I should have shown you guys that. That is for sale. It's amber and some other thing. I love this kind of ring because I've got some that I can just pop onto here. Do you want me to go? And I'll thank you for asking. I know it's difficult when you're in another country, but this one, I don't know how it's sizable, I would assume, because it's a bypass, even more than a bypass. Right now it is sitting at, well, it fits me, so I'm going to call it a 7 3/4 where it sits. 7 3/4. I don't even remember how much I paid for it, but let's wing it, shall we? Starting bid on this one is going to be, let's have fun. Let's do 18, 7 3/4 sterling. I don't know what this stone is. It could be glass. It could be chalcedony. And this is looks like it's amber. It's nice. I might, actually it fits me better when I put it on that way. So however you wear it, but it is, I would imagine it is sizable. Some people can size them on, a mandrel. Because, sterling silver is tough. It's a tough metal. You can wreck it if you, pull it. But anyway, yeah, that's my ring of the day. Okay, glass bracelet. This one's got a lot going on. It's red and orangey. It looks like it's got agate, red agate, right there. And it has those bandings. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what olive carnelian looks like. I've only seen pure pieces of carnelian. Oh, yeah? Oh, I would totally love an opal one. And it has these glass grapes on there. And it's copper, red, and these coral pieces. And these leafy things. Little grape leaves, little grapes. And right there. And size-wise, it will fit a 7 comfortably. Almost all my jewelry's for sale, except for my wedding jewelry. And yeah, these are nice. And my wedding jewelry or my anniversary jewelry is, hands off. But for the most part, there are a couple of things that, cold dead hands kind of thing. There's a Haskell piece and an amber piece that I refuse to let loose. So yeah, it's about 7. This one says 7, 7.5, 7.25. Starting bid will be 28. It's a nice, lovely, and look at the glass. And again, I don't know if that's agate or some sort of carnelian. Oh, you're welcome. But there's glass, and there's glass grapes, grape leaves, these little lanterns things, little lantern charms. It's just so much fun. And it's got weight to it because it's got stones and glass, and it's copper. And it's fun. That might be something I'll wear on Thanksgiving. And I'll do a little bit of a pass on that one. I really appreciate it. But everything I'm showing you here, this was from a premium lot, and some of the lots I get, there, you know, there can be junk in there. And so a lot of that stuff kind of goes to my mom's senior friends who do craft work. And so a lot of that goes there now. I used to just stick it out on the front curb and let the teenagers have it, but I'm almost done cleaning my desk. This is another one that I paid up for. It's fabulous. Don't be mad at me. But actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up for what I paid for it, because I don't know with my little channel if there's anybody who would pay what I actually would put it up for. So, but this, never let them go pieces. No, actually, I don't redonate to like Goodwill or those people who do sell jewelry, because I can't stand diluting the resource. It hurts all resellers, and it actually, because Goodwill is, you know, worldwide. I mean, they have retail outlets everywhere. So it's not like I'm going to see it again in my neighborhood, but it will be diluting diluting the resources. So this is cool. It's looks like it's a Egyptian or Greek revival. It has these intaglio, kind of Greek or Romanesque figures here, and then these beautiful glass pieces there. Let's see if I can get a light in there just to show you. It's a heavy one, so I'm thinking it is a bit older, like 60s, you know, when they had the Egyptian, someone had them. I know. Well, sometimes, you know, if you go on Goodwill, you can find some good deals, but yeah. Okay, so this is what I paid for it. And I was a dummy, so I'm just going to start it off that way as a, you know, oopsie. $56, yes, she did. And it's heavy, and it's old, and it's beautiful. And I just couldn't stop myself. I just couldn't. Look at how pretty that is, though. I mean, it's a beef. It's a beefy piece. It's not for dainty people. Oh, yeah, jewelry on the curb. Well, I live by a high school, so what can I say? Now I have to get this off without screwing up my nails. So, yeah, I don't know. I was not a smart cookie on this one. I go, oh, wow, look at that beautiful panel bracelet. Now I got to get it off. Yeah, there we go. Look at that beautiful panel bracelet. No, I got to have it. Oh, my gosh, what a ding-dong I was. But it's nice, and I don't mind keeping it. I don't mind keeping this one at all. It's just cool. It's like Roman or Greek or Egyptian. I think more Greek and Roman on this one than anything. And just by looking at the joints here, the book, it's like, what do they call it? Book links? I mean, it folds nicely. You can, you know, fold it up in your, I mean, look at, make it that little. Tuck it in your jewelry box. Yeah, I messed up on that one, but it's okay. We just keep on moving. Okay, is there anything that anybody would like specifically to see from, I have all of the sterling here, right here, and I have there's not very much costume left from, this is sterling, but I showed it in the costume. It's these cute, cute, cute little handmade sterling earrings that have a shoe, and it's so dainty. I think that this is most likely from Mexico, long time ago, and I'm going to reattach this one. It just happens that I have to do it very carefully because I don't want to. That's really fine. That little loop right there is fine. So I will put in here. Oh no, what happened here? Oh, I broke my loop. Yeah, I sure did. It's broken. I don't know how it broke. It just disintegrated. I mean, the light still works. I don't know. Maybe I can put it back together. So, let's see. It does look Greek. More Greek or Roman or stuff like that. So starting bid on these guys. I'm going to do a starting bid of 26 on these really vintage pieces. And I just want to be very, very careful because that is not, I don't want to go in there with, you know, my teeth or anything to make this work. All right, so then you have to put them on so that they line up correctly. Just do a little gentle squeeze. With the little tools. Oh, be a little more gentle, Jeanette. These are super cool. All right. I'll show up close. Okay, I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to mess with them too much. I don't want to. They're just too cool. Look at those. Aren't those cute? Let's see if I got them on there correctly. Yep. Cute, cute, cute. Aren't they? Aren't they adorable? I bet there's even a right shoe and a left shoe. They're that detailed. Look at those. What they used to call those, mules back in the day. Love them. Little cutie patooties. And I'll do a pass. I think I saw those, fell in love with them, had to have them. I don't really wear screwback earrings, but I'll try. And I can if I want to, right? They're cute. They're not going anywhere. You might see them on my ears someday. I do have another one piece. Put that over there. That's my forever pile. Eventually they will sell. Gosh, I didn't write down what I paid for this, but okay, let's have fun. Let's have fun. This is not marked sterling. It is not magnetic. It might have some sort of silver to it. I couldn't tell you, but it's definitely, it's not Victorian. It does have a current rollover. This does not look like it's been replaced. This could be, you know, I know, it's so cute. This could be a revival piece. It has a prong. Is that a prong set? Oh no. You know what this is set? You know those sawtooth, very fine sawtooth. I call them hen's teeth because, you know, teeth don't have teeth. Hens don't have teeth. Teeth don't have hens. But it's a sawtooth setting. This is interesting. I'll let you look at that sawtooth. I mean, that stone isn't going anywhere. It's just a lovely piece. starting bid's going to be, we'll have fun with that. I'll do 22. If it's sterling, fine. I didn't really test it with the acid. I didn't want to because it's not marked. Well, I probably should have. But it's got an articulated, or did I test it? I may have tested this. You know, I'll have to go watch my video again. I forget sometimes. As soon as I put it up, it's like, okay, I'm done. I made my notes on my envelopes and I'm all done. We will pass on that. It's, you know, silver tone. I'll test it again. You never know. This next one I believe to be garnet. It's a garnet ring. I do have some rings that are a little bit bigger. I do have tiny rings. I have bags of, I do have a costume silk. I think this, no, it's not silk knotted. This is definitely costume pearls. So let me write down what I quoted on this. So if anybody does send me an email, I can just tell them how much it is, and I don't have to go back and look. Oh, what did I quote on that? So I have the costume pearls, really nice. I have the, I can take them out while the garnet ring. I believe it to be garnet. My Presidium gem tester is not working, and they're so freaking expensive that even after I, you know, even after I calibrated it, got a new pen. Let's see if it'll work. Let me turn the little beast on. It's like my, I tried so many times to calibrate it. Ooh, looks like we're gonna get some rain. It's been raining cats and dogs here in this community. I mean, we've been under flood watch since Tuesday. Started raining really heavy on Wednesday. Are you not going to cooperate? There you go. Let's see what happens when I do this. Yeah, it's dead. This thing is dead. I'm going to have to try and find a, and I think this is the one that I think is, no, this is the one, this is not the synthetic one. Or it could be, I don't know. Yeah, this one is not glowing. It is sterling. Has some nice big chunks in there that look like garnet. I would be very surprised if this is garnet because it's so hard to find facetable garnets. But I got it at a really good price. Size 6. Size 6. Sterling. Sterling. Starting bid on this one is going to be, I'll do 16 on it. Looks like garnet. Wish my Presidium was working. And the markings on the inside, I have to find a different loop. Put it on the wrong, yep, it's on the right one. Does it? I know it says sterling on there. Yep, there's the marks. Lots of marks. Some of them are so small. Yeah, it says 925 in there. And some other letters. We'll just pass. I've got lots of jewelry to go through here. I have, I would call it maybe a child's fetish necklace. It's really sweet. I've shown it before. Oh, ooh, but I didn't show you guys this. Look at this. This is vintage. It has those sterling graduated balls and very fine paperclip chain going through them. So these are all independent around the chain. Just a lovely, lovely sterling chain, sterling little guy there. And the drop on it is 9 3/4. This looks super vintage. Very, very dainty. Oh no. Let me put pass on that last ring because I'm going to do this now. We'll do this. This little bauble here is going to be, starting bid is going to be 22. It's really beautiful. So it'll probably go right about there. That's my guess. Sterlings, and look at how independent they move around. It's like a fidget piece of jewelry. I like fidget jewelry. Fidget jewelry is fun. I'll have a little coffee while you take a gander. I know I love it when some of my clients, and they say, I'm starting a jewelry box for my new little granddaughter, stuff like that. And I go, oh, I can't wait. I want to start a jewelry box for my little granddaughter, but what if I have a grandson? I don't know. I don't think he'd be real thrilled with jewelry for the most part. You never know. I have men's jewelry, or I had any kind of good jewelry that I have as men's jewelry is gone. Cufflinks never sell, tie tacks never sell because everything's remote, and large rings. I don't know. That's quite personal for men. I mean, they're not always going to like what you get them. Oh, you do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pass on this. Yay! I like this. This might end up in my daughter's stocking. I don't know. I don't know if you would consider this. It's a dainty fetish. I don't know if you would consider this a child's necklace. It is probably a bit long for, a tiny girl. But it's got just the little fetishes on there. The little pigs. Some of it's dyed mother of pearl. There's birds and fishies and piggies, I think. I don't know. One of these days I'll have a grand baby. 11 inches. So I'll do a starting bid. I don't remember what I had this for last time, but I'm going to do a starting bid of, not that, $12. It's sterling, mother of pearl. It has the hallmarks right there. It is sterling. Sterling and mother of pearl. There's the hallmarks on here. This is a good little, let me see what the actual tag on here says. It has the, the liquid sterling beads. Sometimes the wire that goes through there is not sterling, and that makes sense. but the actual beads on the surface are. And this one says, ooh, that's got a signature on it. I'm wondering if this is a Carolyn Pollock. You might get yourself a nice treat there. It might be a Carolyn Pollock, but it says sterling. It's got a really cool signature on there. And it's really hard to see. It really is giving me Native American vibes, though. I'm looking a little closer here. Hi, Linda. Oh, yeah? Okay, let's see. I want to see if that's an actual... It might be. There's like 3 or 4 different signatures. But this one looks really old. I don't know how long she's been, maybe, because I don't think that's, it was made this way. It was made like that. So yeah, this is fabulous. Going once, going twice, fair warning. There's a definite signature on, and it probably needs to be cleaned off a little bit better, but let me see if I do have a Carolyn Pollock here. I'm just trying to see. She's got different signatures. No, not this signature. This is the Half Moon one with the R, American West collection. So anyway, this is yours now. This is yours, Miss Lisa. Okay. Put that in that little jewelry box for the grandkids, for the grandbabies. And then you can teach them how to care about jewelry, what to look for with jewelry, what not to buy, what to hold out for. And costume jewelry is perfectly fine. Doesn't have to be fine metal, just get something that's, got some value to it. It is a classic. I'm sure it's like from the 60s, I would think, when they started becoming popular. But yeah, I've been hanging on to it for a while. I put it up a couple of times. There are bigger and better ones out there. But this is just a lovely piece. All right, I've got a costume pearls here. And there we go. These feel like they're glass though, underneath. Just a beautiful classic, I say Jackie Kennedy, right? But they can go right over your head. So they're at least 12-inch drop, maybe 13-inch. Yeah, I can see Jackie rocking this. And they do have fluidity, so they need to have this space so that you can move it around. They feel like there are glass, coated glass. And drop on this is actually it's 13 3/4. Oh, Lisa, were you the one who bought that sterling Hello Kitty baby ring from me. I sold, and I think it was to you, it was a Hello Kitty, tiny, itty bitty, tiny ring, but it was sterling. And I thought that was fun. I couldn't believe I found a Hello Kitty that was sterling. Yes, you did. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that's in her little jewelry box. Starting bid on these pearls, these faux pearls. I will do crazy eights. We're doing crazy eights on these. Some of those you just kind of remember, you know, because it's like classic. I mean, I've seen Hello Kitties that were just like, you know, garbage, but I've seen, you know, but that was like a little precious piece. Hello Kitty. So there it is. Solo. But I can see maybe putting an enhancer on here, like a brooch enhancer of some sort. Like that. Or just simply wearing them, you know, in your LBD. Nice for the holidays. This might be something that I'm going to do as a giveaway in a future live. I'm looking for clean, lovely pieces of jewelry. So I'm going to pass on that if I can. Because this is something that would be really nice. So I have these clean Starbucks cups. And I might be doing a buyer's giveaway, well, maybe next week. I'm just going to find clean, lovely jewelry like that. And put it in there. So everybody who's purchased this evening or today will go into a buyer's giveaway. And then I will also include next week's, folks. So this will go in there. I'll keep adding, maybe put in a few rings. Okay, so I have this beautiful cuff. Oh, Native American earrings. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. I love these. And don't forget to hit the like button. Please, 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 and thank you. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. But I don't want it to be just, you know, junk that I'm throwing in there. I want it to be good stuff. And that looked pretty decent to me. So these do need backs, but Amazon sells sterling backs. And I really encourage you guys, if you're going to buy sterling silver earrings, is to buy the sterling silver backs. They're bigger and they hold on tighter. Oh my God, these are beautiful. Look at those. With the, you know, sawtooth here, and then the onyx, and then these beautiful feather leafy things, and they're large, they're big. Starting bid on these are going to be $22. They are not marked, but I tested them on my show, my video, and they came up a vibrant silver blue, and then you can see how thick they are. They don't feel overwhelmingly heavy, but you can, if you're wearing them, you'll tell you have them on. Oh my goodness, these are just gorgeous. I love these. And thank you, Lisa, for sparing me I need the room in my jewelry drawer. I can't put any more jewelry in my jewelry drawer. I did pick up the ballerinas though, aren't they cute? Oh, you should see the headlight ones I got too. The quartz crystal headlight ones. I buy it for myself because I tend to overpay for stuff I love. All right, I'll count these down for Miss Lisa. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold. Yeah, that is a good buy, Lisa. That's a great buy. And I have no doubt. Oh, is that a mark? I have no doubt they're Native American. Because a lot of them, they don't. I mean, they're handmade, you know. So a lot of them don't. Yeah, those also look special. Nice one. Nice one. Oh, my daughter's here. Okay, so does anybody want to see? I have hoops. I have sterling hoops. I have, what else? I got the tiny turtles. I got the little turtles. I have tiny turtles. Oh, I have earrings that go with that necklace. You know, the balls. I have tiny turtles, tiny sterling turtles. So cute. I have these braided hoops. These are all sterling. Now these, I'll show you what you need to get for those earrings. And I don't have them. Look at how big those are. Those are meant to go with, they're huge, these backs. These are sterling backs, and those go very well with those Native American pieces that are sterling, because they also have an interesting edge to them. But yeah, look for Amazon. They're not that expensive. I've bought them before, but then it gets to be expensive when you're trying to do resell and need some backs, so I had to stop doing it. But these come with those precious backs on them. Nice 1 inch or 1.5 inch hoops. I did, Katie. Let's take a look at these little babies. I know you love your turtles. Oh, and I think I have something I can, you just made me think of something. I still have your one item. Where and how much? They're right here. I'm trying to get them out of the little package. These little baby turtles with turquoise, and they are sterling, and they have these really old wires. You might, I don't know if you want to change them out. They look pretty, they look like the French ear wires, you know, that hook together, close. All right, let me get them on there. Let me get on there, you little guy. They're not huge, but they're adorable. Yeah, okay. So here they are. Look at these little guys. Oh no, I'll do these. Whoopsie, where'd you go? No one requested those hoops. I'll bring them up next, but no one really requested them. You requested turtles. Look at those guys. They're adorable. I'll do a starting bid. And they're sterling, they're turquoise, but and they're tiny. I'll do a starting bid of crazy 8s. Crazy 8s on these cutie patooties. I know, turtles are precious. They're slow movers a lot of the time. Well, slow movers on land and underwater, especially in Hawaii, they can move pretty quick. I don't know how they work it, but you know, if they work with the current or have a way to jettison, if you know what I mean. So going once, going twice. Fair warning, these little guys are swimming home to Katie. Thank you, Katie. But these guys right here, these are fabulous. And so are these. But I'm going to get these labeled. Here we go. Katie's in the bed. Katie's new pets are in there. Oh, I know. They're so cool, Linda. They are so cool. A little baggy here, but all right. These earrings right here, they're kind of got a braid to them on the hoops. Right here. And then they've got these really nice backs to them right there. Starting bid is going to be, I'll do 16 on these because these are fabulous. I mean, very showy without being over the top. Lisa's in at 16. Hi, Kelly. Lisa's in first at 16. How are things? How are things down where you are? I hope the weather's nicer than it is up here, although we have been getting a couple of days of sunshine. Lisa's in at 20. A couple of days of sunshine, and but we're gonna get hit again just before Thanksgiving, I'm sure. Sterling, yes. They even have those big wampum sterling backs to them. You only see these like either on, well, I don't know. I've seen them on high-end pieces like at trading posts, you know, in Arizona. You see them, you know, in the more hoity-toity Arizona, not trading posts, I want to say artisan, where you find jewelry that's so expensive no one can afford. That place is on the main drag that gets all the tourists just sucked in. Oh, look at that jewelry. Oh, wow, look, it's, you know, I mean, I'm guessing that if you went into a store like that and saw these, they're nice and heavy. If you saw these in one of those Arizona boutique-y stores, you'd be paying, I'm guessing, $80. And that's probably low. Lisa's in at 28. Because I just can't see spending that kind of money. Kelly's in at 30. Because, yeah. And I like look at the braiding here. It's like a braiding or a cord. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for your bids. Kelly's the only one that's in. Thank you, sweetheart. Thanks, Kelly. Thank you both. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, you will not be disappointed. I promise you. Oh, didn't put the price down. Let's write that on there. Okay. I do have some sterling left. There's this one here that's so beautiful. It's bright, it's shiny. I love it. And this is probably a designer piece. And I could not read it, of course, because they like to make these things small. Don't know why, but they do. This one is marked Italy 925, and then it says, I don't know, I think this is a designer, and I can't really read it. What is that? Oh, I was looking at my fingernail. I'm going, where did that come from? M-I-L-O-R. Italy Milor. M-I-L-O-R. Let me just Google Milor jewelry. M-I-L-O-R 925 bracelet. Made in Italy. Yeah, they're pretty decent. They're the ones who actually do the, you know, those basket weavy kind of ones that are like, you know, 3 different colors of gold-ish. And they don't, it doesn't look like those obviously aren't real gold. And they do the twisty ones, the one with the twist, you know, those twisty. This one happens to be an interesting link with the, you know, checkerboard piece on there. And then it, of course, has a safety clasp. Let's see. And I don't see anything. Yeah. So I am... And this is measuring as a, where's my cone? Dang it. My little cone, where'd it go? I'll measure it with the tape measure. Can't find my cone, my mandrel. I never attacked my jewelry with metal. I always hit it with a bamboo stick or something soft that it can come apart with without being pried off with metal. And my jewelry appreciates it. All right, I think it's like a 7, if I remember correctly. No, it's a 7.5. And it does have the safety. 7.5. I'll do a starting bid. I'll do a starting bid. I'm feeling generous. I'll do a starting bid of 18. It is sterling. I think the other pieces that we saw, which are, you know, dated, you know, vintage dated, like, it's just a vermeil kind of thing. Lisa's in at 18. But I like the checkerboard, you know, sparkle. Linda's in at 20. Lisa's in at 22. M-I-L-O-R Italy 925. And here's the clasp. Okay, so I have Lisa at 22. Linda, if you're still interested. Okay. There you go. Going once, that's so sweet. Going twice, fair warning. Sold to Lisa Steele. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad, I couldn't read it during my video what that word was. So for some reason, maybe my eyes are, because I was like, getting late and I was tired. But for some reason, I can see it now. Milor. Mouse. Yes, it is a gorgeous bracelet. And I do have, I don't know if these are Mexico. I think they're Mexico. I'll do these guys. And then if there's anything else you want me to bring up, now's the time to speak. But I have these screwbacks right here with the little, I don't know, these could be like serpentine or jadeite. I don't know. I don't have my, they could even be glass. How am I? Kelly, things are looking up. I'll have more details soon. Give me until after the holidays and I will be dancing in the streets. Look at that. That's fabulous. They're about 3/4 of an inch maybe. Starting bid on these. How are things with you, Kelly? I haven't seen you in a bit other than, Tuesday night, Taco Tuesdays. Starting bid on these are going to be, I'll start them out at 16. Now's the time to get a really good deal on vintage. These are, I'm guessing, are South American because of the mask, but I could be wrong. They kind of give me Peruvian vibes or Aztecian. I hear ya. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning, honestly. There's one. Here's the backs. Any interest? I'm going to hang on to these. So these aren't going anywhere. They are vintage, and they have little they are masks with, it's either serpentine or some sort of, a pre-jade kind of situation. All right. We can pass on this. Anything else? Anything else I can show you? Or I do have the Anaya Hay right here. These go for a lot of money. I was surprised. This is gold over sterling on this one. I'll do a starting bid on these. This is, I don't know. These are small. I've seen them on her webpage for over $100, but not this particular one. But this is gold over sterling. Starting bid on this is going to be, I will do if you look her up, where's my, there it is. I'll do 18 on these. 925 sterling silver. I may have to get up and go see my daughter. She might be leaving. Where am I? I'm supposed to be live on this channel. There we go. Here I am. And actually, to be honest with you, this is probably something that I'm going to be putting in the Christmas cup. So that's going to go in the Christmas cup. For a buyer's giveaway. Not these. Because I like to put new stuff in there, or stuff that's, regiftable. So that's going in the Christmas cup. And on that note, I'll find more lovely pieces. I'm not going to find, junk. I mean, I've been sitting on this Trifari piece for a while. Let's put that in there. No one, I know it's a good piece of jewelry, but, here it goes. Somebody's going to get a really good treat. So let's hope so. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you all so very much for being here. Remember to drink water, say hello to a lonely neighbor, smile at the grocery store, and oh my gosh, be patient at the grocery store. People are buying their Thanksgiving dinners and, getting all ready, and, they're going at the best speed they can. So, thank goodness for, the speed lane, or whatever you call it, fast lane. Anyway, so yeah, be patient, and love you too. Drink water, take your vitamins. Mwah. If I can, oh, here we go. X out. Toodles.